Welcome back to Klopp's Cop. So this is episode 3. This was Jürgen Klopp's first game at Premier League game at Anfield. It was against Southampton. And if I remember rightly, Sadio Mane played for Southampton then. So let's get started. So it was October the 25th, 2015, 3 days after Klopp's first Anfield game in Europe. Same stadium, same noise, but now the Premier League spotlight. Liverpool versus Southampton. Klopp's first league home game as manager. The Kop was buzzing, still riding the wave of excitement from his arrival. Everyone wanted that first win, that first explosion of joy that would say, yes, this is Klopp's Liverpool. Up in the stands again were John W. Henry, Tom Werner, Mike Gordon and Linda Pizzuti, watching on as their new manager started shaping the future. Pre-match atmosphere. Anfield looked electric. The banners were flying, scarves raised, and the crowd belted out "You'll never walk alone" like a warning to the Saints. Klopp clapped along, grinning, his trademark energy infectious. There was optimism, but also patience. Liverpool fans knew this was a process. Klopp had been in the job barely 10 days, yet the style was already shifting, pressing higher, running harder, and playing with hunger. So the team for this game was Mignolet, Klein, Skirtle, Saka, Moreno, Lucas, Shan, Milner, Lallana, Coutinho, and Origi. On the bench, Benteke, Firmino, Allen, Ibe, Lovren, Randall, and Bogdan. Benteke and Firmino were still easing back from injuries, so Klopp stuck with the hard-working trio up front. Not quite clinical, but relentless. So the first half, Liverpool started strong. Milner and Shan controlled the midfield. Lallana linked play nicely, and Coutinho looked sharp, drifting inside. Southampton and Ronald Koeman were no mugs though. They had a compact shape, disciplined defence, and the irony of it, Sadio Mane leading their attack. Both sides had half chances. Lallana forced a save. Mane tested Mignolet, but by half time it was still goalless. On the touchline, Klopp never stopped moving, shouting, clapping, encouraging. The fans responded every time he turned to them. That new bond between manager and supporters already building. Second half, the breakthrough. Liverpool kept pushing. You could feel you could feel a goal coming, and it finally arrived on 77 minutes. A deep cross from Nathaniel Klein, perfectly whipped, and Christian Benteke just off the bench, rose like a tower, a bullet header, back across goal, into the corner. Anfield erupted. Klopp pumped his fists. The roar was deafening. His first Premier League goal at Anfield. For a few minutes it felt like the start of a fairy tale. The twist. But football never follows the script. With just 4 minutes of normal time left, Southampton earned a free kick. The ball was swung in, chaos in the box, and Sadio Mane bundled it home. 1-1, heartbreak. Klopp just turned, smiled, wily, and applauded his players. He knew the effort was there. It just needed that killer instinct. Klopp's reaction. After the game, Klopp said, "We had Chances, we played football, we were brave, but we have to learn to finish the job. It's only the beginning. He praised the crowd again, saying, "The atmosphere was unbelievable. I feel something special here. When the crowd believe, the players believe." Man of the match. Most outlets gave it to Mamadou Sakho. A rock at the back, reading every pass, tackling like his life depended on it. He'd been outstanding since Klopp arrived, quickly becoming a fan favourite. Honourable mentions went to Benteke for the goal and to Emre Can for his engine in midfield. 3 games into the Klopp era, 3 draws on paper. It didn't scream progress, but in spirit, everything had changed. Liverpool were pressing again, fighting again, believing again. You could feel it in the noise, in the energy, in the faces leaving the Kop that night. This wasn't frustration anymore, it was excitement. The sense that something was coming. The owners saw it, Klopp felt it, the players were buying in. It wasn't about perfection, not yet. It was about potential. 3 games down, belief building. Next stop, the search for that first win under Jürgen Klopp. Coming up next, episode 4, the League Cup tie versus Bournemouth and Klopp's first victory as Liverpool boss. Don't forget to subscribe, share your memories in the comments, and keep following the journey from doubters to believers. That's it for now. Take it easy.